Hope you're having a good day. Got lots of good music lined up for you. And
you're listening to
straight up and down 4 o'clock.
WPIL 91.7
I'm not late.
Hey y'all, I'm Vonda Easley, the host of the Strictly Country Show, and I'm so glad you're here. You can follow us on Facebook Live at WPIL or the Strictly Country Show with Vonda Easley. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We're going to have a great time.
Yes, we are. Hello and welcome to the Strictly Country Show. I'm glad you found me. I hope you're ready for this. It's going to be a great show. This is my buddy Chris Golden. We'll be talking about some awards in a few minutes. He happened to win one.
There's a land where death shall never enter. No lonely graves on the hills of God. I'll walk by water that's clear and peaceful,
Hey, Miss Karen.
where wicked men
It's good to see you
shall
today.
never trod. On the sunny banks of sweet deliverance, happy freedom land, my mortal home. I'm going there to live when life is over on the sunny banks of my home, sweet home.
Hey, Mary Burke. How are you doing, Miss Mary? It's good to see you today.
There's a valley green where the warm winds whisper and the master smiles as the children play. All sorrows gone and the burdens are lifted, for God himself wipes the tears away. On the sunny banks of sweet deliverance,
Hey, Thomas.
happy freedom land.
Thank you, Alicia.
I'm going there to live when life is over on the sunny banks of my home, sweet home. I'm going there to live when life is over on the sunny banks of my home, sweet home. On the sunny banks
Hey, Dana.
of my home, sweet home.
Well, happy Thursday afternoon, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Strictly Country. I'm Vonda Armstrong, and I'm going to be here with you for the next 2 hours. We're going to be playing some of the best in Christian country and inspirational country music. April the 6th, I was at the award show, the ICMA Awards, and we're going to be playing some of the artists that won awards. We're going to be talking about that. And anytime I get to go to Nashville, y'all know I love it, have a great time, and it was my daddy's favorite place. And speaking of my daddy's favorite place, this was one of my daddy's favorite songs. It's not exactly gospel music, but it's good. Y'all may have to have a yeehaw with this one. Oh, it's classic.
All the people would come from far away to dance all night till the break of day. When the caller would holler, "Go sit down," and you walk in was ready to go. Lady in the evening about sundown, how the hill and the brother down. Mama can play the fiddle, Lord, how it rang. You'd hear it talk, you'd hear it sing.
Love that song. That's Ricky Skaggs and Uncle Pen. We're having a great day here at WPIL. No, I haven't lost my religion. I just wanted to play Ricky Skaggs' Uncle Pen and dedicate it today to my dad. And I hope y'all are having a good time. I got to go to Nashville to the ICMA Awards, and we had a great, great time. Heard some amazing artists. And today, there are two people that are very special to me having a birthday. One is Jason Dice at WMER in Meridian, Mississippi. And the other one is Michelle Waldrop. If you've ever been to a gospel music event, you may have gotten a massage and New Life Therapy. Michelle Waldrop, today is her day. So instead of playing just, the same old happy birthday song that we play all the time, I want to play a special song. And this song is by the Entertainer of the Year, Mr. Chris Golden. And I want to dedicate this to Jason Dice and to Michelle Waldrop. I know you're going to love this song.
Oh, let my life be a light. Let your love shine through me, morning, noon, and night. As I go from day to day, help me show someone the way. Precious Lord, let my life be a light. Well, it's a dark old world we're living in. It's hard to see the bright side when the devil has us bound and chained.
I thought you would, Mike.
But if I keep my eyes on you, Lord, I know victory will be mine. You made the sun, the moon, and stars, and you can make me shine. Let my life be a light. Let your
Ain't no way
love shine through me, morning, noon, and night. As I go from day to day, help me show someone the way. Precious Lord, let my life be a light.
I love this CD. Oh, it's a good one.
If you see the good in me, I know I've done my part to point some soul to Calvary, where light broke through the dark. Lord, let my life be a light. Let your love shine through me, morning, noon, and night. As I go from day to day, help me show someone the way. Precious Lord, let my life be a light. Lord, let my life be a light.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Morning, noon, and night. As I go from day to day, help me show someone the way. Precious Lord, let my life be a light. As I go from day to day, help me show someone the way. Precious Lord, let my life be a light. Precious Lord, let my life be a
Well. That's Chris Golden. And let me just tell you, if you don't have this CD, let me see if I can find it. Here it is. If you don't have this CD called Grateful, you need to go find Chris Golden and order up one. Because I was given this at the ICMA Awards, and he said he wanted me to have it. Well, I put it in the car, and I put it in the CD player, and I have played it so many times that I didn't want to take it out of my car to share it today because I was afraid I'd forget to put it back in. I cannot tell you how much I have enjoyed. I cannot wait to find out what his next single is going to be. There is not, and I repeat, not a bad song on this CD. So take it from me, you need to get one of these. I got a question for you. Have you had your taxes done yet? you know it's getting that time. And I don't know if y'all hate tax time as much as I do, but I hate sitting still. Like sitting still long enough to write down all the numbers and add up all the receipts, and y'all know. And so I'm just wondering today, of all you folks that are tuned in right now, how many of you just say, we did it, we did it, we did it. Let me know, have you done your taxes yet? I mean, I'm just dying to know. I love to see all these people come on here and say, oh, I did mine 6 months ago, or ever how many months ago that they got their W-2s. But I trust that you've either got it done, filed an extension, or are on your way. Speaking of on your way, my friend Mike Stankovich is in here. Mike is a DJ, and he's a friend of mine, and I got to spend some time with him at the ICMA Awards. We actually got to go to the Waffle House, and you know, you hadn't lived until you've been to the Waffle House and got some crispy hash browns. That's the best way. And he's going to get his taxes done today. And I want to dedicate you a song because I know you're on the way out the door, Mike. But these young ladies I got to meet in person at the ICMA Awards, and one of them has, and I don't remember which girl it is, but one has some roots in Griffin, Georgia, which is not very far from here, from Heflin, Alabama. But their names are Corey and Kelly, and they won vocal duo. I'm trying to say both words together. They won vocal duo performance of the year, and I love this song. Mike, I'm going to play it for you. It's called Take Me Back to the Church. You're going to love it. back to church. How many of you know about a church, a little white church down a country dirt road? And that song makes me think of one particular church every time I hear that song. And that's a smart song right there. That's a great radio song, one that makes you think about stuff. And I love that song. Love meeting those girls, and I really see great things in the future for them. I asked a little bit earlier if we had any prayer requests, and we did. So I want to go over those with you right now. Linda Foster asked us to pray for her mama. Al Jerkins, we need to pray for Al. Susie said to pray for her health. She has liver disease, CHF, COPD, asthma, an enlarged spleen, and she has an aneurysm. Can you imagine just battling one of those, but she's battling all those? We need to pray for Susan. Also, Charlene Spears, please pray for her friend Nikki Jones. She has an unspoken prayer request. Every day when I post prayer requests, there are so many on here, y'all. So many people that need prayer. Deanna Merkin said, please pray for some personal issues that I'm going through. Sandy Jarvis says, I'm still a little sore from my ankle going out on Wednesday. I could use some prayer. Sandy, we're going to be praying for that ankle, girl. You got stuff to do. Matthew Lawson, he needs a physical healing. And I know a great physician that could just step on the scene at any minute for Matthew. And Matthew, we're going to be praying for you. Robert Redding, his youngest daughter. And he said, God knows, and he does. And it's really none of our business. You just mention the name and let God do the work, right? Mary Beth May, she has an unspoken request, and pray for her as she's headed out on a new journey. That, of course, God knows about. Rebecca Strain, pray for the Everetts. They lost their son night before last. Had a wife and a daughter. He was only 40 years old. So please pray for the Everett family. Vicki Blanton, pray for Frida Austin. Mary Winterstrom, pray for my dad. Jimmy Reno, pray for me. I'm having back issues. Becky O'Donnell, pray for me and pray for my family, plus one unspoken request. Nikki Waters said, I have an unspoken request. Tasha Webb asked for prayer for Billy Bryant. Melina Williamson has an unspoken request. Michael Springer, please pray for me for healing. Thomas Limley, praying. He's a prayer warrior, y'all. He's just praying for these needs. Same with Kenneth Hudgens. He's just praying. Tammy Reisner said, my mom, Margie Whitney, had surgery today. Please pray for a special quick recovery for Tammy's mom. And so right now I'm going to play a song that says, Call on God. I hope you wrote all these down on your prayer list, so when you pray, you'll remember to call out each name. If you didn't, you'll have to go back when the show's over, watch it again, write these names down. There's strength in numbers, and you never know when you're the one that's going to be calling out for prayer. Let's remember our friends in prayer. This is Tanya Rose, and I think it's an appropriate time to play this song. It's called Call on God. That's what we're going to do. We're going to call on God, the one who can do something.
Well, the road of life is rocky, hard to know which way to turn. You're going to face temptation every day. There's questions to be answered, lessons to be learned. Oh, the only thing to do when you lose your way
Is what?
is to call on God when there's trouble in your
the song Call on God. Listen, that girl, she just keeps on sending better and better stuff. All of her songs are great. She's a great songwriter. And every time she sends out a song, I'm just like, I didn't think she could find something better. But she just keeps on. If you haven't checked out her ministry, go check out Tanya with a J. Tonja. Tanya Rose. Awesome singer, awesome songwriter, and a great woman of God. You need to meet her if you've not met her before. We got a late prayer request that came in. And let's see if I can find this here. It was Tommy Brandt's wife, Michelle Brandt. She just posted it a few minutes ago. Somebody's going to have to help me find it. You know how these things go up and down and it won't let you see all of them at one time? But you know what? God knows the need. And we just ask people to pray right now for the need for Michelle Brandt. And all you guys tuning in saying you love my hat, thank you. I appreciate that. But Michelle is the wife of Tommy Brandt and the mother of T2. I think he goes by T2. Tommy Jr. I know he don't want to be called Tommy Jr., but I've known him since his little boy. But whenever the comments start scrolling, then I don't get to see them all. And if you're listening going up and down the road or listening via 91.7 FM, then just know I'm talking to the folks on Facebook Live. And if you don't want to feel like that you're left out, then when you get to a stop, just go to Facebook, go to Strictly Country with Vonda Armstong, click on there, and you'll be live right here with us. And remember to pray for all the needs and to add Michelle Brandt to that.
I say, Lord, He's a mighty good God. Look at all the blessings that He's laid upon me, Lord. He's a mighty good God. Bow down and praise His name. Every morning when I awake, I smile in the face of a brand new day. Even though this world may not be kind, I ain't gonna let it burden all worry my mind. I don't complain when I get weary. Promise me He'd never give me more than I could carry, Lord. He's a mighty good God. Look at all the blessings that He's laid upon me, Lord. He's a mighty good God. Bow down and praise His name. Now, brother, let me tell you how it was back then. I was drowning in the sorrow and a sinking in sin, living my life with fear and doubt, till I took them to the cross and I laid them all down. Suddenly, my soul was free. I could feel my Savior looking down over me, Lord. He's a mighty good God. Look at all the blessings that He's laid upon me,
Let's do it.
Lord. He's a mighty good God. Bow down and praise His name. Now every time the devil tries to steal my faith, I just keep a telling him you better get away. And when the temptation gets too strong, I fall on my knees and I sing this song. I say, Lord, He's a mighty good God. Look at all the blessings that He's laid upon me, Lord. He's a mighty good God. Bow down and praise His name. I say, oh Lord, He's a mighty good God. Won't you look at all the blessings that He's laid upon me, Lord. He's a mighty good God. Bow down and praise His holy name. I say, Lord, He's a mighty good God. Look at all the blessings that He's laid upon me, Lord. He's a mighty good God. Bow down and praise His name. Yeah, He's a mighty good God. Look at all the blessings that He's laid upon me, Lord. He's a mighty good God. Bow down and praise His name. I say, He's a mighty good God. Won't you look at all the blessings that He's laid upon me, Lord. He's a mighty good God. Bow down and praise His name. Yeah, my Lord. He's a mighty good God. Look at all the blessings that He's laid upon me, Lord. He's a mighty good God. Glory land. I say, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
He's a mighty good
He's a mighty good God.
Look at all the blessings that He's laid upon me, Lord. He's a mighty good God. Bow down and praise His name.
That was Aaron Tippett. and I don't know how many of y'all know that song, but I just want to tell you the first time I ever did a Strictly Country show, I put that CD in, and it is a Canyon Creek Records CD. That's Tommy Smith. And I was going for another song because I didn't know what that song was, but that one played. And since then, every time I do a Strictly Country show, I have to do that song. Today, Paula was here, and she started to leave, and she said, I hope you're going to play that song by Aaron Tippin. It's like my favorite. So I was looking at her. She was sitting in there, and I was watching her out the window, and I played it. And when I did, she was sitting there, and she was just writing on her little notepad, and she was sitting there like this. And I put that song in, and she goes, automatically starts bobbing that head. And I'm like, okay, if Paula does this, then probably everybody else is doing this. And if they're doing that, that means they probably like this song too. So I don't know if y'all like it or not, but I love that song. And listen, we've been talking about the ICMA Awards, and we've been talking about the award show, and we played a song by Chris Golden, and we played Corey and Kelly. This next artist I'm going to play, he won the award of Inspirational Bluegrass Artist of the Year. Never met this guy before in my life, and I was blown away with his music. And I want to play a song by him. His name is Billy Droz, and he was the winner of the Inspirational Bluegrass Artist of the Year. He had the cutest kids y'all have ever seen. They came out on stage with him. Eyes in love.
Meet me there on banks of Jordan when I cross life's final sea. Will you be waiting somewhere up yonder when my soul is finally free? We'll walk hand in hand in heaven, where the streets are paved with gold. My Father's house has many mansions. Wait for me till I get home.
Oh, I love it.
Sometimes I grieve and sleep in sorrow ever since you went away. But I believe in some bright tomorrow I'll wake up and see your face. And we'll walk hand in hand in heaven, where the streets are paved with gold. My Father's house has many mansions. Wait for me till I get home. Angels sing, hallelujah. Wait for me till I get home. We'll walk hand in hand in heaven, where the streets are pure as gold. My Father's house has many mansions. Wait for me till I get home. Wait for me till I
Mr.
get
Billy Droz,
home.
Bluegrass Bluegrass Artist of the Year. Awesome. Love his music. That was Billy Droz. I told you a few minutes ago I got to meet him for the first time, and told you his music was great. I hope you enjoyed that song just as much as I have enjoyed listening to his music. And he was the Bluegrass Artist of the Year. And this next guy, he won the title of Male Vocalist of the Year. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about him. He's an Arkansas native. He's a gentleman on the stage and off the stage. And you may have seen him. He won Nashville Star before. He shared the stage with people like Tim McGraw, Faith Hill, Brooks and Dunn, ZZ Top, and he's singing now songs
Here's
that are...
Nothing to Do Town by Dylan Scott.
My phone just played me a song. Thought I was talking to you. That's about the first time that's ever happened. And who is Dylan Scott? Do y'all know? Anyway, thank God for Siri. But anyway, now he's singing inspirational country music. And his name is Buddy Jewell. And I'm going to play you a song by Buddy. This one is called I'm There. Congratulations, Buddy Jewell. I meant that part when I said he's a gentleman on the stage and a gentleman off. That's true. He's a real deal, y'all.
Hey God, there's some things I need to ask you. I don't mean to be a bother, so just get back when you can. Don't get me wrong, I still believe you'll answer. It's just my faith that hands are shaking, 'cause it's hard to understand how an 18-year-old boy could trade his jersey for a dirty pair of army greens and fly away so soon. Do you smile or cry when an angel comes home? Is it hard looking down on us when we feel like we're alone? How did you give your only son to a world that doesn't care? I need to know. 'Cause right now I'm there. Just one more thing. If he's sitting there beside you, could you tell him that I'm proud? I don't think he ever heard me say that. God, it hurts, 'cause I know you both forgive me. Oh, but how can I forgive me when I gotta live with that regret? And all these questions, there's sure not enough answers. How's a simple man supposed to make sense of it all? Do you smile or cry when an angel comes home? Is it hard looking down on us when we feel like we're alone? How did you give your only son to a world that doesn't care? I need to know. 'Cause right now I'm there. I still hear his footsteps down the hall. See him throw that left football. Watch him laugh till he starts to cry. Playing the fireworks on the 4th of July. And God, did you ever feel like that? Did you ever feel that lost? Watching Jesus on the cross. And do you smile or cry when an angel comes home? Is it hard looking down on us when we feel like we're alone? How did you give your only son to
Jewel. Hope you enjoyed that song by Buddy Jewel. Also, I wanted to say congratulations to HLE Radio. HLE Radio was the Radio Network of the Year, and also the Radio Personality of the Year was Devin O'Day. And if you've not met Devin O'Day, you need to. She is a special lady. Hey, we've got Cowboy Roy is in the room today, and Cowboy Roy wrote a song, and the name of the song is Free, and it is sang by Jamie Lynn Flanagan. This song was in the charts, it came out of the charts, and now has come back in. And Cowboy, you did a great job on this song, you and Jamie Lynn, and I'm going to play it for you right now. I think you're going to like it.
There's a four-letter word that describes how I feel. Can't explain it, for it's better felt than told. I've been loose from all the pain of the past. For the first time in my life, I am whole. Free, what a glorious world. No longer bound. Oh, what a victory. For Jesus came back and He delivered me. Oh, praise His precious name. I am free. Just like a wounded bird when it falls to the ground, my spirit was sinking so very low. It soars to the sky when the wind hits. The same thing has happened for my soul. Free, oh praise the name of Jesus. He sent a miracle down to me. No words can describe the joy that I feel. Oh, grace and the love above, I am free. Free, oh, praise the name of Jesus. He
Hey,
sent
Jamie
a
Lynn.
miracle
How's you doing, girl?
down to me. Oh, no words can describe the joy that I feel. Oh, grace and love above, I am free. No words can describe the joy that I feel. Oh, grace and love above, I am
Miss Jamie Lynn. Great job, girl.
God's Country 91.7 WPIL, the voice of Heflin.
If you're a preacher and you're thinking, hey, I would love to have my message sent out on Sundays and love for it to be played to all the shut-ins and the people that maybe for some reason can't be in church, then we'd love to do that for you. And let me tell you how to do that. You just call the station. The number's 256-463-4226. Or maybe you're an artist out there and you're thinking, I just want to get my music played on the radio. Hey, did you know there's a way to do that too? You can attention that to Roger, just on there, put attention Roger, and mail your CD to WPIL, and the address is 256 Brockford. Let me spell that for you. It's BROCKFORD, Brockford Road, here in Heflin, Heflin, Alabama, 36264. Make sure you put attention Roger, or put new music, really big. If you have a radio single and you want to specify, hey, this is my radio single, then make sure you put that on there and close a little note and let him know, hey, if you would like to be a featured artist here at WPIL, maybe be a spotlight artist, have your own show. Did you know there's opportunities available for you to
can
do
sit
that
in this
as well?
chair.
This is how to do it. Dial the number 256-463-4226. That will be one of the best things that you've ever done for your ministry.
There we go. Now you know, if you are a preacher and you would like to get your message heard on Sundays, we got room for you. You need to give us a call. The number is 256-463-4226. This is Strictly Country. I'm Vonda Armstrong, and I am glad that you found your way today to 91.7 on the FM dial, or if you're listening online, if you're streaming at WPILFM.com, or if you're on Facebook Live, whatever way that you got here, we are glad that you're here. We've been talking about some of the ICMA award winners. I'm going to play a few more of those for you, and then we're going to play some that maybe were not a part of that, but we got a whole nother hour of some more great inspirational country music. This next one that I want to play for you was the vocal group or band of the year. His name is Corey Farlow, and I'm going to play his song by Corey for you right now. This song is entitled Why Not Me?
So much pain, trouble in the world. So many broken and confused. My heart keeps saying, reach out to someone. Don't just try, but do. Just take a moment to step on up and lead them to the truth. I can see the need all around me. I can feel the loss of a dream. Somebody needs to shine a light for the world to see. Yeah, why not me? Why not me? If I look down inside myself, inspire others to join in, a bunch of kindred hearts just making a difference, teaching others how to give. It might not be easy, but it's a better way to live. I can see the need all around me. I can feel the loss of a dream. Somebody needs to shine a light for the world to see. Yeah, why not me? Oh, why not me?
Me by Corey Farlow. And you know what? The songwriter of the year was one of the writers of that song, and that was Mr. Corey Lee Barker. And he was one of the writers of that song right there. This next, I've got a couple more I'm going to do. We've been recapping the ICMA Awards, going over the different artists that won. And this next young lady, her award was Youth in Music. I love to see this. Love young people. Love to see young people carrying on gospel music, inspirational country music, whatever. I love to see them as they're growing up. Love to watch them grow in the music. And this young lady, I just actually met her for the first time face to face a week ago. And I've known her. I've followed her on Facebook. And she's been through some hard times this year. She had a brother that passed away and was very close to him. And she's been through some trying times. And I have never been so happy when I heard them call out the name Jenna Faith for Youth in Music. The name of her song is Shine On. And I'm going to play Jenna Faith for you right now. Keep praying for Jenna. She misses her brother.
In a world of endless pain, in a sea of broken dreams, in a flood of tears, a weary cry out loud, searching for a way to rise above
future of inspirational country music is safe. How about y'all? What an awesome voice, and just a sweet young lady. Enjoyed getting to talk to her. Well, we can't have a male vocalist of the year without having a female vocalist of the year. And we've been going through the different ones that won. The award show was at the Grand Ole Opry, and got to be there, and I enjoyed it so much. And so thankful to get to be there, meet some new artists, get some new music. And like I said earlier, Chris Golden, kudos to you. Your CD is amazing. I love all the songs on it. But our female vocalist of the year is none other than Miss Mary James. And one of the last things she asked me was, you guys have my song Overflow, right? At the radio station? I said, Mary, I haven't done a Strictly Country show in a while, but I'll check on it. Well, somebody out there let Mary James know that we got it. Y'all let her know. So here is our female vocalist of the year, Miss Mary James. She is so cool, y'all.
When I think upon your majesty, I'm overcome, Lord, that you think of me. You took my life of sin and washed it clean with your perfect
God's Country, 91.7 WPIL, the voice of Heflin.
Oh, I heard of a land where the joy shall never end, and my heart says I am going there someday. And in my room, wall to wall, and down every golden hall, will be pictures of the life I live today. Will there be parting words of wisdom or an angry criticism? Will there be grace for every moment, or will I be too proud to show it? Will I cherish every minute as a gift from God each day? In my pictures of the life I live today. Will there be kindness for a stranger? Will I be entertaining angels? Will I share the good news boldly, or will I keep it near me only? Will I cherish every minute as a gift from God each day? In my pictures of the life I live today. Will there be kindness for a stranger? Will I be entertaining angels? Will I share the good news boldly, or will I keep it near me only? Will I cherish every minute as a gift from God each day? In my pictures of the life I live today. Oh, in my pictures of the life I live today.
That song right there is one of our most requested, and that song is Pictures. I get requests for that song. It's by Jessica Horton for the country show and the southern show. And you know what? That's pretty good to get requested on both sides. I want to take just a moment and invite all of you. I know that some of you are Southern Gospel fans and some of you love the inspirational country, but I want you to invite you tomorrow. It's the Strictly Southern show. It starts at 9 a.m. in the morning. We go from 9 to 11. And get those requests in. Let me know the songs that you want to hear. Send me a private message on Facebook and say, hey, when you go lining up your show tomorrow, I sure would love to hear some of this music. Let me know what it is, because I love to get on the songs that you like to hear. And I also like to try to get the requests that people send in and want to hear. Now, I got a couple of things I need to tell you about. Number one is the McCamey's Farewell Tour. They've been singing for 6 decades, and they are coming to Georgia as part of their farewell tour. They're going to be at Elizabeth Church on Kurtz Road in Marietta, Georgia. And you need to get in touch with Robert York on Facebook and let him know that you want to come and see the McCameys. Also, tomorrow night, the His Songs and the Browders are going to be at the same church, Elizabeth Church on Kurtz Road in Marietta, Georgia. I promised my friend Robert York I would remind y'all about both of those concerts, and he said he better see all of y'all there. I got a song now that was requested before I ever even got in here to start lining up the show, and it's a song by the Jordan Family Band. The name of the song is I Miss Them All, and I want to dedicate this song today to Bailey.
A shoebox full of pictures brings back memories. Takes me back to the days they were babies. From learning how to walk, how to throw a ball, to Daddy, can you come and play with me outside? Can I go home with you again on Saturday? I promise I won't cry to leave, this time I'll stay. Time was all we had, but it seems a little sad to see how fast it flies. Now I miss Nerf goals hanging on the back of the door, action figures scattered across the floor, crayon pictures posted on all the walls. Daddy, can I sleep with you in the bed? I had a bad dream, now it's stuck in my head. Those were the days I recall. Those days were here and now they're gone, I miss them all. It was only yesterday they were riding bikes. We were camping under the stars on a summer night. From playing Hot Wheel cars and patching up scars to can I borrow your truck, Dad? I need to run. What I'd give if I could hear 'em run through this empty house. Picking up after the mess, it wouldn't seem so bad now. They grew up so fast.
I had to go to the door. I had a visitor.
And they sure were fun. Now I miss Nerf goals hanging on the back of the door, Lego blocks scattered across the floor, baseball
ready?
posters hanging on the wall. Daddy, I love you, you're the best, strongest in the world, bigger than the rest. Those were the
Love it.
days I recall. Those days were here, now they're gone, I miss them all.
Beauty bug. Now I miss Nerf goals hanging on the back of the door, action figures scattered across the floor, crayon pictures posted on all the walls. Daddy, I love you, I'm getting home. Sorry, late, hasn't been that long. Those were the days I recall. Those days were here and now they're gone, and I miss them all. Those days were here. Now they're gone. I miss them all. Glenn Floyd. I got a song for you. It's coming up next. I have a song for Glenn Floyd. Glenn, this is for you. I'm glad you tuned in.
Call me a dreamer, 'cause I call it mine. Heaven, I don't care. And call me crazy, 'cause I'm homesick for it. Yet I have never been there. Call me a stranger, 'cause that's all I am. I know I don't belong. Call me anything,
I love it.
but when he calls me, call me God. Call me God. in my lifetime. And to be honest with you, smart wasn't often one of them. But thank God I was smart enough one day to call Jesus Christ the Lord of my life. And you know what? I called it quits to a whole lot of sin. But it's because of that commitment that a lot of people laughed at me and they called me foolish. Nah, I'll let them go ahead and laugh. That don't bother me at all. Because even a fool can see by the shape she's in that this old world's about to fall. But just as long as I let Jesus call the shots, did you know I got nothing at all to fear? And when that roll is called up yonder, don't you call me, because I ain't gonna be here. Call me gone, I believe, and call me gone. You'll be grieving if you're left here without Jesus to call on. And call me gone, no, my heart ain't called me gone. And all that it takes is for me to hear him call me and call me gone. Yeah, when Jesus calls for me, just call me gone.
Hey, you can't have a show without a little bit of Henson in it. And my friend Linda Holt, she is a #1 Henson fan. And Linda, I got a song now for you. This song is called The Cooks and the Hensons. Sing it, boys.
As a boy, I remember they rode into town,
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Michael Lee.
singing and playing with a new country sound. They pack out the churches and fill up the schools, and the drummer would always look cool. First time I saw them, they blew me away. Well, I was in the front row, just about center stage. Yeah, the Hensons are still #1 in my book. Man, I'm sorry, I was talking about the Cooks. Well, the old people said turn it down, and the boys and girls said turn it up. Yeah, the music was loud, but they tore up the crowd while lifting Jesus up. Ain't no rain gonna hold me down. Call me gone when the trumpet sound.
Zach and Rodney, along with special guests Michael Lee, and I love that song, The Cooks and the Hensons. I hope you're making plans to be at Creekside this year. If you're not, then it's not too late. You can still do that. You need to get in touch with Rob Patz. You can do that on Facebook. But you need to let him know that you need to get a room and you need to be at Creekside this year. One of the new things that is going to come to Creekside is something called Christian Country at the Creek. Tomorrow, you'll need to listen to my show from 9 to 11 right here, and you'll be getting all the details. I'll be talking to Rob about Creekside, and for those of you that love Christian country, maybe want to be a part of that, then you'll find out how to do that tomorrow. Maybe you can come and share your ministry, your music, with the folks at Creekside this year at a special event called Christian Country at the Creek. This next song is a brand new song. It's by the Freemans. We were talking about the Chris Hawkins girl in that last song. This song is called Send an Angel by My Way, and it was written by Daryl's Uncle Joe Freeman.
Back in the hills of Wise, Virginia, coal country, was a man named Reverend Joe Freeman, preacher man, sang the gospel his entire life, loved to sing, loved to preach it, loved the folks. Here's a song he wrote called King Jesus. King Jesus, won't you hear me when I pray?
the Freemans and King Jesus.
Hi, this is Regina Leith coming to you from WPIL here in Heflin, Alabama. Looking forward to being with you each Tuesday and Friday evening from 6 until 8 o'clock, playing your favorite Southern gospel music here at WPIL 91.7 with today's gospel music. Stay tuned.
Brand new stuff going on at WPIL. Tune in to Regina Leith Tuesdays and Friday nights.
When I was 17, Dad said, I'll take your keys. He found the bottle beneath that driver's seat. I thought he was home till Ricky Johnson crashed his
Hey,
car.
Vicky.
And that night it dawned on me, why Dad had my keys. That's his way of loving me. That's his way of loving me. No matter night or day, she'll pile up a plate. Grandma can't sit down
I
till
love
I've
this
had
song.
She'll wrap something to go. Say here's a little something for the road. Would you hurry, sit back down? Have one more piece of pie. That's her way of loving me. That's her way of loving me. Love can be as tough as nails, as tender as mama's kiss on the baby's teeth. Sometimes we see love in an instant, or we can miss it when it's been right there for years. Sipping from my favorite cup, I watch the sun come up and light the morning dew like diamonds in the trees. Then a bluebird wrote a song, my whole backyard sang along. Felt the maker's mighty hand in a gentle breeze. That's his way of loving me. That's his way of loving me. Love can be as loud as thunder, as quiet as a whisper. Only hearts can hear. Sometimes we see love in an instant, or we can miss it when it's been right there for years.
Thank you for listening, Tim.
When I was 17, Dad said, I'll take your key. His way of loving me. Felt the maker's mighty hand
I love Charlene.
in a gentle
When she spoke, I
breeze.
swallowed like a baby. That woman is anointed. You better keep her.
His way of loving me.
I love that song. That is Tim Menzies, His Way of Loving Me. That song makes me think of many times when I was growing up, and maybe I didn't always agree with my mom and daddy, and sometimes they'd get on to me, and I'd think, they just don't understand, or, everybody else's mom and daddy's way more cooler. And I don't know if any of y'all went through anything like that, but I used to think, man, their parents are so cool, and my parents are so strict, and and you go through those kind of things, and then you get older and you realize, you know what? That was their way of loving me. That was their way of keeping me from doing things that I shouldn't have done. And my mom and daddy, they believed in spanking. I don't know about yours or not, but my mama said, she didn't say, you wait till you get home, your daddy's going to give you a spanking. She took care of it right then and right there herself. And that's the kind of household that I grew up in. Now, I don't know why, but it seems like from time to time, that whenever a child or a young person or a young adult is going through something, if they ever stumble upon my show one time, it's like, I guess I'm a mother figure to them. But they'll send me a message and they'll tell me what they're going through. And they'll say, hey, my mama's this or my mama's done that. And I immediately turn it around to your mama loved you with tough love. Your mama loved you because that was the way that, just like that song, that's her way of loving you. When she found something in your car that shouldn't have been in there and you were grounded, or you had been drinking and they found out about it and you got in trouble. And recently, you wouldn't believe how many messages I've gotten where kids were upset and mad at their mama. And on the other hand, there's been times recently where I have been in a conversation with someone saying, would you pray for this young person? This is what they're going through. Their mind is a battlefield right now. Would you just pray for them? And they're like, oh my goodness, she's just no good for nothing. There is nothing in the world that you can do to help her. Well, I'm here to tell you that there is something you can do. And what really truly shows that you really care about somebody is that you care about them enough to mention their name in your prayers. So if you're that parent out there today and you're wondering, what did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? Why do I not have a relationship with my child? Why does my daughter scream and yell and swear at me? What's that reason? I just want you to know that the best thing you can do today is to love them with tough love. Bring them up in a house. Teach them to love Jesus in that house. Say your prayers before you eat. Go back to your roots. Be old-fashioned. It's okay. And when I was listening to Chris Golden's CD, this song hit me. Hit me like a ton of bricks. One of the lines in the song says, what if it was your son? And I want you to hear the message in the song today. I'm telling you, you got to get this CD if you don't have it. They are worth something. They do matter. No matter what they're going through, no matter how much trouble they've been. Listen.
I've heard you say it more than once. Those kind of people are at lost cause. Who needs them?
Who needs them? Lost cause.
They're not even worth my time. I can't even stand their kind. Who wants them?
Who wants them?
Well, let me ask you something. What if that were your son? Your baby boy? Your broken heart? Your pride and joy? Would you cast him out? Just walk away? Or would you love him through it till he found his way? If that were your
Savior of the world, my son's only hope. Though I won't cast him out, I won't walk away. I'll show the love of Jesus. Hope you'll do the same.
We sang happy birthday to you.
As if that were
You went here
your
now.
son. What if that were your son?
Maggie came home one day with a raggedy Ann. She
Chris
said, "Mom,
Golden.
look what I found in the neighbor's garbage can. Had a whistle left on and a right button hanging by a thread. She carried it gently up to her room and laid it on her bed with her other dolls. She loves the broken ones, the ones that need a little patching up. She sees the diamond in the rough and makes it shine like new. It really doesn't take that much, a willing heart and a tender touch. If everybody loved like she does, there'd be a lot less broken ones. 20 years later in a shelter on 18th Avenue, a 17-year-old girl shows up all black and blue. Needle tracks in her left arm, almost too weak to stand. She says, "I'm lost and I need help," as Maggie takes her hand and says, "Come on in." She loves the broken ones, the ones that need a little patching up. She sees the diamond in the rough and makes it shine like new. It really doesn't take that much, a tender touch. If everybody loved like she does, there'd be a lot less
Sorry, boy.
broken ones. If you call her an angel, she'll be quick to say to you, she's just doing what the one who died for her would do. Love the broken ones, the ones that need a little patching up. See the diamond in the rough and make it shine like new. It really doesn't take that much, a willing heart and a tender touch. If everybody loved like he does, there'd be a lot less broken ones. If everybody loved like he does, there'd be a lot less broken ones.
This is the Gospel Mix. WPIL 91.7 FM, Hepler.
That's us. There's you. I'm glad you're here.
I once was lost in sin, but Jesus took me in. And then a little light from heaven filled my soul. He bathed my heart in love, and he wrote my name above. And just a little talk with Jesus
Sing along,
made me
y'all.
whole.
talk with Jesus, face is right. Let us have a little talk with Jesus. Tell him all about our troubles. He will hear our faintest cry. He will answer by and by. A little prayer will turn, and you know a little fire is burning. You will find a little talk with Jesus makes it right. Let's have a little talk with Jesus. Tell him all about our trouble. He will hear our faintest cry. He will answer by and by. A little prayer will turn, and you know a little fire is burning. You will find a little talk with Jesus makes it right. You will find a little talk with Jesus makes it right.
Yeah, how about a little Chuck Day? Chuck Day says he no longer signs my paycheck.
I used to work down at the factory, drove a forklift for my pay. The 8 to 5, that old boss man was a hounding me all day. I can't believe I took it for so long, working for that minimum wage. And after years of working for the man, you know I never got a raise. So I threw down that old ball and chain, got that boss man off my neck. Now he no longer signs my paycheck. He no longer pushes me to do the things that I once did. No more running myself ragged, that's no longer how I live. I won't be at his beck and call, he doesn't bother me at all, 'cause he no longer signs my paycheck. Hey, I used to work with that old devil, hung on his every word. Headaches, heartaches, and hangovers are what I got in return. When I look back on how it used to be, I really thought that I was living, while all the time it was taken from me, and I was doing all the giving. Yeah, I'm so glad I saw the light before my life was totally wrecked. Now he no longer signs my paycheck. Yeah, he no longer pushes me to do the things that I once did. No more running myself ragged, 'cause that's no longer how I live. I won't be at his beck and call, he doesn't bother me at all, 'cause he no longer signs my paycheck. Yeah, I won't be at his beck and call, he doesn't bother me at all, 'cause he no longer signs my paycheck.
Hello, this is Tony Griffith with the Griffith family, and you're listening to WPIL.
We gotta get Charlie Griffin home from work, y'all.
Hey, brother DJ, why don't you play another gospel song? A little bit country, whole lot of gospel, we can all sing along. days too.
That's right. Here's Mr. Bruce Hedrick. He says, I'm winging it, y'all.
Didn't know what we were doing when we took them bikes apart. I nearly broke my leg that summer, rolling down a hill in a shopping cart. Dirt road, daredevils, backyard rebels, having fun till the sun went down. We were greener than a John Deere tractor, doing the best that we knew how. Just winging it, sitting on the porch swing, swinging it, strumming my six-string, singing it, learning how to play Jack and Amazing Grace. Just winging it, gravy stepping, green beans stringing it, all on the dinner bell ringing it. Just winging it. And I fell in love with the girl next door. She lived a mile away. I never had a kiss until we had our third date. It was all brand new, didn't have a clue, even awkward holding hands. And we didn't know what we didn't know. I'd not see if I'd pass. Just winging it, sitting on the porch swing, swinging it, strumming my six-string, singing it, learning how to play check, yes or no, and Amazing Grace. Just winging it, sharing a cold rail, singing it, burning up the telephone, ringing it. We were winging it. Every day's just one more lesson. Lord, I've learned a few. When the good Lord calls my name, and my days down here are through, I'll be winging it, sitting on God's porch swing, swinging it, strumming my six-string, singing it, still learning how to play our song of life, our Amazing Grace. Just winging it, playing checkers with my grandpa, winging it, lay me low with the church bell ringing it. I'll be winging it, just winging it.
Hello, everyone. This is Larry Riddle with the Primitive Quartet, and you're listening to Worship 91.7 WPIL in Heflin, Alabama.
I need a Charlie Griffin liner. That's what I need. I need a Sandy Jarvis liner. I need a Mary Burke liner and a Carol Barnham liner. Y'all get on it.
I've had folks ask me, why don't you try to make it as a big country star? I've had many preachers and Sunday school teachers tell me that I could go far. Some folks just can't figure
I'll take it any way I can get it, Sandy.
a good old beer drinking song. They don't understand when I try to explain how I'm thinking. They're thinking wrong, 'cause I'd rather see
Wait.
My name up in neon, or have the money of a big news
That ain't right.
star.
Tyler Cagle, I miss you.
In a big fancy
Go find yourself picking
mansion,
boy.
riding a big fancy car. But I ain't.
I'm gonna enter the contest. I think I'll win.
Blessings are raining down on me, and I know
Oh, help me, Lord.
I still get suggestions, and I still face the question. But when they ask me, I let them know. 'Cause I'd rather sing about the cross of Calvary, where Jesus paid the sin that I owe. I'd rather tell of His love and wonderful grace and all of the blessings I've known. I can't imagine letting my soul against the dollar and an old cheating song.
Wow, wow, wow.
This might just be something you don't understand, but I want Jesus as my number one fan. Thinking about drinking, dying and cheating, just ain't in my future plans. This might just be something you don't understand, but I want Jesus as my number one fan. Yeah, I want Jesus as my number one fan.
That is Hunter May, and Hunter is from Mendenhall, Mississippi. I think I said that right. Penny Walters is in here. She'll let me know if I said it right or wrong. Y'all, Hunter Logan has been picking on me this entire show. And he said, come on, look at the artwork behind you. And I said, really, Hunter? You ain't right. He said, I'm trying to find a chia pet that they'll do a chia pet and call it Hunter. And y'all, I'm telling you, I just about lost it when he sent that. He is a mess. I just congratulated him a little bit earlier. But when you see Hunter on here, he does a great job. You need to tell him congratulations for his award that he won last week in Nashville. He got to go up and take the stage on the Grand Ole Opry. He's a star. And I told him, I said, you're popular. That's what it is. You're just so popular. And you send him a message, it take him a week to answer you. That's how popular he is. But Hunter, you're a mess. And I'm so glad you tuned in today to the show. We got a couple of more songs. This next song, we talked about broken people earlier. We talked about the broken ones, helping somebody that was broken. You know what? We're all just a bunch of imperfect people that serve a perfect God. And I saw something the other day. Someone sent me about a broken vase. It was sitting there all beautiful. But then when it got broken, the light could come in. And a lot of times you'll see somebody go through something really bad, and before they ever go through that, and you meet them, they're just kind of reserved and all proper. And then after you go through them, then after they go through it and you see them again, those eyes begin to leak. They begin to tell you what all God's done in their life. This next song I'm going to play, I got time for 2 more songs, I think. Maybe 3, but I know 2. And this next song, Carol Barham's in the room right now. She wrote this song. She wrote it from the life that she lived, that she grew up in, and how she watched her mama go through things, and how no matter how hard it seemed like it would get in the house where she grew up, her mama would make it through. She watched programs like Oral Roberts, Billy Graham on TV, and that's what helped her make it through. Carol says it was God, Oral Roberts, and Billy Graham that helped my mama get through. Sing it for us, Carol. And then the McKays are going to take us home. on there.
91.7 WPIL, the voice of Heflin.
Hey, I want to take just a moment and say thank you for tuning in today to the Strictly Country Show. I'm so glad to be back playing this great music, a little bit of country and a whole lot of gospel. And that is some good music right there. I was just looking over here on Facebook a few minutes ago, and I see that I must have offended 2 people because I got 2 openings for friends. So I don't know what happened. But whatever happened, if we're not friends, I got room for 2. So somebody go send me a friend request right now because I want to be your friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, I got a picture behind me if you've watched Facebook Live today. And this has been brought to my attention by Richard His Song and by Rob Patz and by Charlie Griffin that people need to get a selfie with my new banner. So this is what we're going to do. Stop by the station anytime between now and Creekside. Stand by this picture. Do your best impression. And we're going to have a winner. And the winner's going to be drawn out at Creekside this year. And the winner is going to receive a free trip, all expense paid, to Creekside 2020. We're going to have people vote, and the winner's going to be announced at Creekside. You'll be standing by this picture, and you need to do your best impression of the face that I have on the banner, which is, so all you folks in Heflin, you need to stop by the station. If they ask you why you're here, say, I'm here to take a picture by Vonda. I want to do my best Vonda face. And this year at Creekside, we're going to have a drawing, and we're going to draw out a winner. They're going to win a free trip to Creekside 2020. So if you're saying, well, I'm going to be there anyway, then maybe you want to take your friend with you. So your friend will win her trip if you do the best face. So if you're in the area, you need to stop by and do this because we're going to be giving this away at Creekside this year. Dennis and Leslie McKay, they have a song called Taking Me Home, and they're going to be taking us home right now. My sister's going to be buying my dinner. She doesn't know this yet, but she is. So here's the McKay Project, Taking Me Home. Charlie Griffin, keep it between the ditches, boy. I'll see y'all tomorrow.